Morning all, MH here. You joined me this morning, just about to depart from Stockport station on board this Avanti West Coast Pendolino. The reason for this today is we are going to be riding on an Avanti West Coast Pendolino to Northampton. And the reason for that is from Boxing Day last year until the 4th of January 2026, which is tomorrow, there is track work taking place at Hanslope Junction between Northampton and Milton Keynes Central, meaning that during this time, Avanti West Coast will be terminating their Manchester Piccadilly via Stoke-on-Trent services at Northampton. The same doesn't go for the Manchester Piccadilly via Crewe services. They will be starting and terminating at Rugby. Except, we're not starting from Stoke-on-Trent today on this journey. We are going to be doing the full run from Manchester Piccadilly to Northampton. And as you can see there, we are now on the move from Stockport. And it should be about 10 minutes before we reach Manchester Piccadilly.
We're now moving into Manchester Piccadilly.
Welcome to Manchester Piccadilly. Just behind me, as you can see there, is my Pendolino that I've just come in on from Stoke-on-Trent. And the one next to it will be my outbound service towards Northampton, which that will be working the 12:14 Avanti West Coast service to Northampton. Right, here's our train now, ready for us on platform 5. And we will be on City of Coventry, 390-136. Well, it's been a while since I've been here. It's a shame I'm only here for a very short time. We'll jump on board Coach C, as we are now in for the long run on this down to Northampton. We're getting on Coach C. And welcome on board. We are now on board 390-136 City of Coventry. The 12:14 Avanti West Coast service to Northampton, calling at Stockport, Macclesfield, Stoke-on-Trent, Rugby and Northampton. This train is formed of 11 coaches. Anyway, we should be leaving Manchester Piccadilly in a few minutes, where our next station call will be Stockport. And here we are now, arriving at Stockport. You'll hear the door open sound in a moment. When the train comes to a stop. We should be hearing them. I think the doors must have already opened. Here we go, we're ready to depart.
No, it was one of them electronic ones. Do you have two of this? No. I think that one got that. I think
Welcome on board this Avanti West Coast service to Northampton, calling at Macclesfield, Stoke-on-Trent, Rugby.
I might have a problem. I don't think I've got the video app on my phone.
I hold all tickets, please.
Arriving at Macclesfield. passing through Kids Grove. Spent a lot of time there back in my day. Just going past Land Recovery Limited freight depot. There's Electromotive Works, and here's Longport Station. Where the footbridge is still in the process of being replaced. And it's gonna feel weird coming into Stoke-on-Trent and not getting off there, which will be in a few minutes.
Now arriving into Stoke-on-Trent, change here for connected services through to Stafford, Wolverhampton, Birmingham New Street, change here for Russell, Lichfield, Tamworth and Nuneaton. On departure from Stoke we go to Rugby and Northampton only. Stoke-on-Trent, your next stop, thank you.
Got two former RS-43s, the prototype of the RS-139, and an old South Western Railway RS-455 coach. The units of which have just retired from their role of duty with South Western Railway. I don't know what these HTA hopper wagons are still doing here. They've been here for like months. And here we go now as we make our way into Stoke-on-Trent. And here we go, back at the local, but we're not getting off this time, which is something new. I still need to wait for an Avanti West Coaster diverting through here again on their long distance services. And then I will be able to pass through here on one. And the doors have just opened. And we have a layover here of about 2 minutes. Here we go, it's 12:53, so we are preparing to depart.
Welcome on board this Avanti West Coast service to Northampton, calling at Rugby.
And there we are. We only stop at Rugby now, and then we are non-stop to Northampton. There we go. There's the hiss, and I feel that there's the wine. Oh, and we are running about 6 minutes behind schedule.
Welcome on board this Avanti West Coast service to Northampton.
Meaning we're now
calling
expected
at
into Northampton
Rugby.
at bang on 2 o'clock.
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sorted.
Right, and then we'll be branching off from the line to Longton very shortly.
Afternoon folks, that's Trent Valley speaking, services for Northampton, making its way now to Rugby and Northampton. Service will terminate at Northampton at 13:54. Any customers for Milton Keynes, Watford, London, you need to change at Northampton. It's a bus service from Northampton to Milton Keynes and then a train service from Milton Keynes to onward connections. First class section K, H and J premium, standard class A through to G. Next station called Rugby. Thank you.
And then we'll be branching off from the Stafford line at Stone. Right, we're now going past the abandoned stations at Wedgwood and Barlaston. And there's no point of going off camera till we reach Barlaston, as about close the stations at Wedgwood and Barlaston are together. Here's Barlaston. Right, we've just broken off from the Stafford line at Stone, just on over the crossing, and we'll be going past the Morrisons shortly, which I usually go to quite a lot. There we are, then there's another level crossing. And then I think line speed for this section is about 100 miles an hour. Slowing down to I think it's about 45 for College Junction. And then after College Junction until Rugby, we can get up to the national speed limit for a main line in the UK, 125 miles an hour. Right, I've now been on here for almost an hour. since we initially departed Manchester Piccadilly at 12:14. My phone just fell over. And our special guest for this video, well, he's not really a special guest, as he's a regular appearance on the channel now. Spotted the Ride will be joining us on this train when we get to Rugby, which, in case you're wondering, is actually our next stop. And my phone keeps falling over, so I'll have to find a new location for it. There should be good. Now my charging cable's in the way of the camera, so I'll have to move it over there. So, this is actually the first official MH Trains video of 2026. And it's also my first time out on the railways in 2026 as well. Well, we're currently speeding along somewhere in the Staffordshire countryside between Stone and College Junction. We should be going past Canalside Farm Shop at some point, of which I actually think we're going past it now. Well, I can see the canal, which runs on the other side of the farm shop to the railway line. We must have already gone past it now or something, because I can tell that we're starting to slow down for the approach to College Junction. And it's also my first time using a mic in my videos as well. Got two of these little H67 microphones for Christmas last year, and it is actually legal to say last year now, because obviously I got these for Christmas in 2025 and we're now in January of 2026. Anyway, I can tell we are starting to slow down for College Junction. I can see we're approaching College Junction now, as I can see the join on for the Trent Valley line in the distance. Of which we have another Pendolino passing by us at the same time. And we'll be passing by loads of different stuff once we get on to the Trent Valley line, of which that will be now. Here we are, joining on to the Trent Valley section of the West Coast Main Line at College Junction. Say, well, and I hope you are all looking forward to the first train spot of 2026, which will be recorded later on today and will be from Northampton, which will be a first for the channel, as I've only ever gotten off a train at Northampton once which is when I was going to do a spot at Milton Keynes Central with JR's Transport and spotted the ride back in February last year. And we are now onto the 4-track section of the West Coast Main Line and proceeding to line speed of 125 miles an hour. And it is getting a good bit into the afternoon now, as I have now been on this train for just over an hour. And the sun has finally come out, as it wasn't out initially when we left Manchester Piccadilly. And I think it only just came out when we left Stoke-on-Trent. And we are now speeding along the Trent Valley line through the Staffordshire countryside until we glide into Warwickshire just after Tamworth. And we've come back on as we'll be passing through Rugeley Trent Valley in a matter of a few minutes. Well, actually, wait a second, I must have missed Rugeley Trent Valley behind that 66. Anyway, here we are, passing it through Lichfield Trent Valley. A station I visit a lot, but never usually pass through. Got all the unnecessary work going on there that's now been abandoned for the completely 100% unnecessary HS2. May as well stay on, as at this speed it only takes about 2 or 3 minutes to reach Tamworth. In fact, one of our mates is at Tamworth right now, so I'll get him to look out for me. Alright, my mate is aware that I'll be passing through Tamworth shortly. There we are, just passed through Tamworth. Here we are, we shall be passing through Atherstone in a moment. Of which I can tell we're probably not far away, as we do have a sharp curve kind of like this just before we pass through Atherstone. There we are, there's Atherstone. And soon enough we'll be able to proceed back up to line speed of 125 miles an hour until we reach our next stop, which will be Rugby. There's Nuneaton. There's Nuneaton. And now we're not too far from meeting up with Spot of the Ride and EWS and EWS 66 when we get to Rugby. Here we are. We've arrived at Rugby. Didn't catch the arrival, but we're just getting ready to depart now. And from here, the service proceeds directly to Northampton.
Avanti 136, City of Coventry, as we, on a very rare occasion, head to Northampton on a Pendolino.
Well, obviously, as you can tell from their spot with the ride and DWS 66 and now joined us. Just getting ready to depart from Rugby.
Here we go.
Yep. There we go. Pulling away from Rugby.
So long, Rugby.
Off we go to Northampton.
On a Pendolino.
Yeah. Imagine how more coast it would have been if we were, if we were on an Evro to Northampton. Especially an 805.
Welcome on board this Avanti West Coast service to Northampton.
Obviously not mentioning the calling
If you
points.
see
Us from here, we're
something that
non-stop to
doesn't look
Northampton.
right,
Oh my
speak
God.
to staff or text British Transport Police on 61016.
Oh, my video froze.
We'll sort it. See you more, say it, sorted.
Oh, thankfully I'm...
There's Daventry Container Terminal.
Just get past now when I'm driving over there.
That'll be featured in the West Coast Main Line Trent Valley route coming to train Sim World 6 courtesy of All Aboard Studios. Right, we'll be going through Long Buckby shortly.
So my video doesn't freeze this time.
You can use mine if it does.
Okay.
Honestly, it's gonna feel so weird passing through Long Buckby on a Pendolino.
Well, here we go.
It'll feel even more weird opening the doors and stepping off at Northampton.
Oh yeah, if I accidentally play a sound effect when you're filming the train, please don't be mad.
Don't worry about it.
I'm used to it.
Oh, okay. You don't know, but I saw you at Crew not so long ago, in November. It was,
Was it?
30-70-40 on that rail tour.
Oh, you're on
Yes.
about first time I saw 390 151 after it got its new livery.
Oh, I don't know.
Here comes on back.
Was it on the run from Birmingham New Street to Blackpool North?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah. Well, then I would. Yeah. Then
Yeah.
then you would have seen me there because I was there on that day as well.
Yeah. I remember you shouting 6-7.
Oh yeah.
Platform 12.
6-7.
Right, tilt, here comes on Buckby.
Yeah.
On Buckby, on my way.
Here we go. Here comes Long Buckby. This isn't even in Long Buckby. This isn't even in Long Buckby. Here we go.
Long Buckby.
Oh god. Feels so weird passing through Long Buckby on a Pendolino. And we are arriving into our end point for this journey now, aka Northampton. Where we're scheduled into platform 2. And here's the platform. Feels so odd arriving at Northampton on one of these, knowing that we're actually terminating. And just like that, welcome to Northampton. Just like that. that's the end of the journey video between Manchester, Piccadilly and Northampton with Avanti West Coast. So as I'm now on a different Pendolino, leaving Northampton to head back to Manchester, Piccadilly. That wraps up the first MH Trains vlog of 2026. So anyway, thank you for watching, hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. So, until the next video with MH Trains, remember to like and subscribe. That's all for now, train spotters, but remember you can rewatch all of the action on the MH Trains channel by checking out previous videos. And if you haven't already, why not consider that subscribe button, as it would really support future videos. And if you haven't already, why not come past the spot, or as you can come past with the channel's content yourself. Please leave some station location suggestions in the comments, as it will help discover new stations. And if you're considering becoming a Spot Squad member, go over and check out Spot of the Rise channel. Details on how to join are over there. Please stay tuned for future videos very soon. I will plan to get them out as soon as I can. And why not consider hitting the like button on this video while you're at it. Well, until the next video with MH Trains, remember to like and subscribe.